I was telling the audience that we never do flat. We have bad shoulders anyways, but when I truly believe like dips hit the chest if you lean over a little bit, it hits the chest way better than any flat or decline, and without pain. And so I talked about that, and I said, if you have a dip machine or whatever, I feel like this is way better on your chest than any flat press. And so that when I went to Walmart at the peak of my weight, I had to lean against the cart to walk around. My lower back was so pumped. I did that shit. Like so fucking pumped. I'll literally be walking down the aisles. I debated getting one of those little. I'm pretty much
you training shoulders with us?
Yeah, I wasn't. I felt like it was too much people, but Joe.
I was like, you know what, shoulder is not.
If we just run, we'd have to run it as long as somebody's lifting actively at the moment and just keep it moving. Yeah, we can make it work. I mean, that'll.
So don't try to jump in the conversation when it's your turn to go. Just go. For real, just
when
fucking
it's your
go.
Turn, it's go time.
I meant it respectfully towards everybody.
When you told me, I was like, no way it's gonna look good being that cheap.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was perfect.
Here you go. I use CJ, but CJ also sponsored me too.
Okay.
She would mail me. I would be like, when I called in, I was gonna pay for it, and she's the one that picks up the phone, and I was like, yeah, I need to place an order for trunks. And she's like, what color do you want? I was like, I told her what color, and she goes, all right, I got you. And I'm like, you didn't ask my size? She goes, this is Justin, right? And I'm like, I never told you who this was. She had on caller ID. She's like, honey, I got you. I'm gonna send you like 4 pairs. I'm like, I ain't complaining.
I would have been tripping the fuck out. Wait a minute, hold up.
But CJ's a trip, man. If you ever get a chance to meet her, she's great.
Yeah, I've never.
The trunks are good, like her personality.
Yeah.
And she might ask me again, like, have anything changed, like your measurements? She's like, yeah, I dropped an inch. Like she's like almost like a coach.
Yeah.
These are not working sets, right?
No.
Wait, is the next one a working set?
I still say
It takes me a while to build up, but you see how this feels? And
I'll probably take my next one. That'll probably be a working set for me.
Okay. Alright. This is a working set, baby.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey, I was talking to Josie the other day, right?
Yeah.
And the conversation started. Talked about a brand.
Is AC on?
I didn't accept it. I thought for it feels like it.
Look, I have undertip sweat. Feel my forearm? Just touch you, it's all sweaty.
When you guys are on this, are you grabbing it right here or trying to grab it more like in here?
You want us to grab it here, or?
I'm kind of putting my pinky there just because, like, when you're right here, your range of motion kind of starts in here instead of here. So I try to grab it really close.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because this one doesn't really, that's as close as it comes in.
Wait, what?
So he's saying that.
Did I jump out of turn there?
More of his
My
palm
bad.
inwards, so he's pretty much gripping the machine like this, so that he can get more range of motion on the stretch forward. I guess you could say the only thing we do to really exaggerate that stretch is we do dumbbells next. So when you're over, you can really.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can jump on.
So I just
It goes up to 85.
Oh. Not me. I did do that in my prime, 80s and 85s. I would side lateral 75s, but I was able to keep it pretty decent form with 70 to 75s. But like you see, like Johnny train and Branch train, they have like it's like the hip dip as they do it. I'm like, yeah, that shit don't count. I mean, it worked for them. I can't argue that, but
the most I've done was 80, somewhat decent.
Yeah, as long as you don't see like a lot of like, again, where they're dipping at their knees in order to kind of get underneath of the weight.
Yeah.
I see that a lot with them.
I think that's more like body language.
Yeah. I got to go way down.
What's up? That's how it's going.
I might do 45s next. That's going to be it for me. A little bit of body with it, but it's not bad.
The 45 right there.
Ow. I'm in pain.
What are these, 45s?
Game time.
You just leave them there. I'll pick them up, put them back.
You prefer to have that way?
I need to tell him, like,
You gotta get my chest set back your side. And you gotta get your arms my side.
Give me a little bit of arm, I'll give you a little bit of back. Well, I was just talking to Paul about what you said, like the torso bodybuilders and limbs. How we just gotta fucking own it.
no, so like,
It both works because
when you're training front delt, if you look in the mirror, you can probably see it through your shirt. If you look through the mirror,
Yeah.
even if you feel this, you'll feel a lower contraction with your thumb up. So if you're doing like a front raise, but when you're doing rear delts, let's see,
So
his
a lot of
hands
times-
are,
Obviously not every time, but a lot of the
so
time.
he's
the
taking it
torso
like
guys
this.
beat
You do a lot of
the
side
guys.
delt, but when you
Just
turn your head,
because
you
of the-
drive with your pinky out.
That
That's
thickness
like,
and
it's
width.
the internal, external rotation of your arm.
Yeah.
It's going to determine which head of the shoulder is going to start working.
When you look at like this, 2019, it was a warrior part. You can argue that looking at them like this, they sound like a fucking.
Man,
How you like this?
No one, because the illusion of his bubbliness and stuff made him look
well, when your hands like this, you're getting a lot of trap because this is going to start pulling back. But like you're getting a lot of trap and a lot of side delt.
No, his first Olympia.
No, he did John Hayes. He got third place in the first one.
What did he get in the second one?
I think he got sick. Got like 4. But he was still good.
Yeah.
He was still good. And then he won. But
He won
he
in
got
10.
second. He got second in 20. He got second twice. He got second. Kind of like 9 and 10. He got second. Something like that. I don't know.
When you hit your next one, notice how like they're doing it and I'm doing it too. I keep my hands like my pinkies out like this. You kind of have yours in like this. Yeah, because he picked one up on this one and the other up on the other rack. I've done that shit before. Especially where there's 2.5 pounds difference, it's hard to kind of feel it.
Hey, what did we do the other day? Where you had one fucking like a 30 and 135. Was that ever?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
What the fuck?
Ooh.
My face is melting slowly. See that?
This is kind of how I.
Now I look like a shredded chipmunk.
This is how I actually hold the dumbbells. Notice how my thumb is like at the top of it. So I take it and I turn it this way, and that's how.
You put it to the front too?
Do what?
You put it to the front?
I stay right here with it. That way that tension, and it may helps you drive better with your pinky. Like versus putting it in here. Like you'll use less weight when you go in here, but that way you may want to back down a little bit on the weight.
No,
It's gonna get heavier.
Let the bottom fall forward. There you go.
Yeah, see where it's heavier? He's kind of coming back with it.
Yeah.
What?
He go this way.
That was it, right? All three? That was three, everybody, or you?
I'm good.
I did three. You do three?
Yeah, I did 2 with 60.
Okay, then that was three.
Okay.
So, want to do dumbbell shoutout? 45?
I worked on yesterday. And right now, bending over, grabbing the 70s. It's on my fucking hammy like,
All your hamstrings?
yeah.
You feel it right now?
It
It's
does
really
not-
over you up.
Well, a good therapist will have you sitting on your side. So like if we're working on this leg, I'm gonna be on this side. They're gonna take, so like if I'm gonna work on that leg, I'm gonna take his leg and I'm gonna put it under my arm like this. I'm gonna put my knee in his back, and I'm gonna bend him back. So he's bending back like this. And as he bends back, they're gonna take their hand, they're gonna go underneath the hip and get in there. But like as soon as you have it like released, you'll notice your posture. It's just like all of a sudden it's just like, oh, I can stand up the right way now. You don't have to force
downward,
it. Because your psoas like connects your lower body to your upper body.
Yeah.
So when that gets tight, it constantly is pulling you down.
What?
It just like front to
Hey, that's all right. As long as someone's fucking going, right? We're 3 workouts deep. We've been working out for like 20 minutes. Pretty solid. This is how you work out like a fuckboy. You come in a big group, fuckboy workout. He said. I liked it.
I'm not as bad as last.
You know what? That's that.
But the weight,
You don't.
the same, like 295, it's not as fat.
You don't eat much in the off season either, though, do you? It's crazy.
But I also don't need to be heavier. I just need to be more muscular.
Yeah, more dense.
Yeah. Like Joe can push the body fat higher because it comes off.
Makes it. Yeah.
So I just don't feel good.
Yeah, if you let your body fat get high, it's just gonna with how much cardio you have to do, I feel like if you gain 20 pounds and in the process gain 5 pounds of muscle, you're probably gonna lose 4.5 of it coming down.
It's not working.
Yeah, it's just more work than what you need.
Oh, you're good. Famous YouTuber, subscribe. Darlene Solis. I'm her #1 fan.
Let's go, baby. And you. WNBB Pro.
One of the first times we worked out with him, I was like, yo, baby, like the last 3 years in a row, a white guy is fucking win USA. I mean, you need to step it up for your people. I was like, it's not just about you anymore.
What?
I was like, it's not just about you anymore.
Yeah.
I was telling him how the last three years, a white guy's the one. I was like, you need to start doing this for your people.
Black guy, man.
It's not about you anymore, dog.
Elite Pro. You're doing Elite Pro.
Yeah.
You Elite Pro.
I'm gonna do the Arnold Brazil amateur. It's gotta be fucking more competitive than the USA.
Yeah.
Arnold Brazil.
Those Brazil guys are legit.
Yo, I've been looking at David. David looks crazy.
He does.
Right, he did. Like, man, who's beating?
He looks crazy off stage. I just did it.
You know, you guys are getting cupping done and stuff. Have you tried dry needling with electrodes yet?
No.
Whole nother level.
Really? I saw somebody do it recently, and I actually was gonna bring it up to my guy, ask if he does it, just to see what it was like.
What's that?
Well,
The dry needling,
The wet one?
the electroshock needling. I've done it before with acupuncture.
yeah.
It's just, I was a kid, I didn't know what the fuck I was feeling, you know?
I had an injury in this forearm on the extensors like 2 years ago. It's a fucking fishing injury. Imagine that. Like literally, I'm setting a hook and tearing my forearm. Like, that's a great story. But it's been like 2 years and it's still painful to do like this. Finally, I submitted. I was like, see what I can do. Adjustments, nothing.
Yeah.
Massage, nothing. Cupping, nothing. First dry needling, all gone.
You see,
One session.
that's what this is. When I curl, if it's not above my head and it's loaded forward, there's something in my forearm that's all fucked up.
I would
I've
look
been able to
into
work
it.
through but I've been worked on like 4 times and he hasn't been able to fix it.
If they can feel the knot, like she actually pinpoints, she's like, is it right there? I'm like, yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
Fucking hurts. She puts the needle right in the knot. Didn't hurt. I mean, it's like, no, dry needling with electrodes. So it's like a 60 or 70 gauge pin. Like it's a tiny, tiny
Yeah,
pin.
it's like
You
an
don't-
acupuncture pin.
You don't feel it go in, but when they hook the electric to it, like my hand sits and jumps. I thought it was a joke. Next day, pain was like maybe 50%. I'm like, all right, well, that's good. A week later, it's gone. Like I couldn't do side laterals because I had to hold the dumbbells here, and that motion was killing it. So like I would take the cable.
Would that be almost the same as if it was the ones that you put the pads? Right?
No, because the needle is going directly deep into the muscle, like an inch or two down in there, and it's sending the electricity right to the spot. Like I don't know if I still have that adhesion.
That last set, playing around a marathon.
Oh, out of breath. Hey, turn around for a second. Like put your arm like, remember how it's not like drive your pinky? Now turn it up. See, this engages a lot more when it turns up. Like that should be pulling off from here when it hands down that way. It's the rotation of the arm. This makes a difference. That's it here.
Thank God.
Oh, Zayd?
I would say the day when I got his hands on him, he got bad. He would have been fucking super heavyweight already.
Good.
I don't like when you call me a light
We spot you.
I'm not a fucking light. See, I was in the summer. I'm 4 hours dating.
No, but I'm saying,
We're just kidding, man.
if he got a combo back then, he would have been super near a long time ago.
So I didn't say shit about the other one, but
Zayd is 5'9".
basic side lateral.
He won on
He
shit.
warmed up there, built really
He had
heavy.
the guy who got second was
I
Justin,
do
right?
2 variations. One standing,
Justin was,
one seated.
yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
if you have a
Is the
seated
chiropractor-
version, do the dumbbell
No,
standing.
Kelly.
But you could do the
It
dumbbell
was
seated or
Justin
standing,
Kelly.
obviously. You got the machine
Justin looked really,
to
he looked really good
this
there.
design
I
for
just
you to be
think
seated. It's
if it
the
wasn't for Zayd's shape,
last movement
Justin would
for
have got it.
the side delt.
Think of this.
From here, we're going to go on to pressing.
When Zayd got with Brad, he was already a heavy.
Oh, one last thing I want to mention.
Made him a light
If you
heavyweight
notice-
for 4 years.
I'm not sure what the other guys did, but me and Paul
If he
very
wants to
strict
do
on
anything
this.
as a pro, he's got to get
kind of
bigger.
holding it at the top for a bit. It's a machine. Use the
Okay,
machine's
let me,
tension. It's not a free weight.
How long are you going to
Free
be
weight,
here?
there's gravity pulling you down.
How long are you going to be here?
You're in full control from the top to the bottom of this. So go against the gravity of the machine
Okay.
and control
We
it
have
down.
this.
Because the
this
tension's
movement.
always there due to the cable of the machine.
I think a press, and then I'll be done. I'm not gonna do calves because I wore these shoes, and these don't bend. Like,
I'm so glad I found these pants. I was like, woohoo! They're my favorite. I look like a businessman, but gym version. See those pinstripes? I almost wore a tuxedo top with no sleeves.
Remember, when we started prim, I told you my shoulders couldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
I was still like 60%.
oh, still?
No, I'm about 95 now. But
Oh, I was gonna say.
I told you I'm fine, bro.
I told you I tore this one in January, right?
Hello, that's.
This is the one I had surgery on last year. I had a grade 1 teres minor tear on this side, doing a fucking incline press for the teres, which is strange. But I actually went and done a self-pay MRI just to get to the bottom of it really quickly.
Like you said, they did your shoulder and the front, right?
Yeah, they fuck you when you're self-pay. So they made me do a pec MRI and a shoulder MRI. So they charged me twice. But I was training chest when I felt the injury, so I thought my pec tore. So I did the chest first.
I got a theory at home, but that's not real called scar.
It's not.
They don't taste the same. It's not a strong coffee picker.
I'm gonna go grab that
It's
machine.
not brown water. All brown water with a little bit of.
Usually when I do that, I'll make it cup.
Are we doing presses in the Smith?
Yeah, this
Where are you
Smith.
doing the presses at?
That Smith over there?
Okay. Hey, Josie said she might text you, but she's posing right now.
I'm here we dated like a.
Here's how you want. Here's what I always did, man. I would drop it and I'd line it up like this.
That's fucking genius. I've never done it in my life.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah, that looks pretty close, right?
Yeah.
I'm comparing this.
Yeah.
I'm here we dated like a.
Here's how you want. Here's what I always did, man. I would drop it and I'd line it up like this.
That's fucking genius. I've never done it in my life.
I never even thought about that.
Even when he does a shoulder press, looking from behind, you can see the pec sitting up higher than the shoulders.
What?
Yeah, see, when he does it, I see shoulders and not pec. But whenever you're laying there, I see your pec higher than your shoulders.
Oh. I have big ass tits.
He said you got fat tits.
They're hairy still too. I was gonna shave, but then I was like, if I shave and Justin sees that I'm shaved, he's gonna think I shaved for him, and I'm like, I don't want to look gay.
Change your what?
I was like, I was gonna shave, but then it's gonna look like I shaved for you. I don't want to come off gay. I'm gonna shave starting Monday.
Oh, by the way, y'all, thanks for the fucking shout out on people's
You're gonna ride with me, or you can ride solo, whichever you want.
I still have my like high school friends and stuff, but I surround myself with the friends that are in this, you know.
No, you got to hit this, right?
No.
I think I jumped in front of you again.
I wouldn't yet. I wouldn't.
You already went too, I think.
Wait, you already?
I've already hit this, yeah. Yeah, may as well. Nobody's been on that for a minute.
Yeah, I was watching.
I feel like if you're dating somebody who makes you feel the least bit uncomfortable of chasing your own goals,
Yeah.
whether that's bodybuilding or anything else, or friends, they don't be like,
Correct,
it
yeah.
should never make you feel guilty of you working or chasing.
I feel if you don't have the mental fortitude to ignore stupid shit, you're not gonna make it. Like, you're not.
Yeah, I've kind of been, you say I'm bigger than last time or smaller than last time?
Yeah, you're bigger than that.
I was actually on my shit. Like when Vander passed away, I haven't given a fuck what I've eaten. If I train, I train. If I don't, I don't. It just like put me into like a downward spiral.
You're what, 230 now, right? We're done here?
235, yeah. I'm a little heavier, but I'm fatter. Just to be fair about it. Like I'm heavier, but I'm not more. It's not muscle.
One thing I will say, no matter who you big, whether it's considered Hamstring or anything like that,
you, sir.
there's always going to be like a 10-20% give. Like there's going to be 10-20% of them that you might not agree with something or something you don't like, whatever. And if they're working, you're going to have to put up with that 10-20%.
Correct.
We're with Hollywood. I remember Beatty told me he lived in West Hollywood. I was like, Beatty, what the fuck?
I'm sure he was stereotyped a lot. Is it still that way? Like, is that known as like the gay side of town?
Yes.
I just feel like everything nowadays, like the culture's changed. Like it probably just doesn't matter anymore.
I have a client. Asked him where he lives. West Hollywood.
Well, I mean, as for like the dating culture for gay guys and gay girls, it would make sense because like you're with your kind.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not trying to pick on them, but you're with.
If you're looking for a bodybuilder, you're gonna find him in the gym, you know?
Yeah. I mean, same thing. Like, even if you're not like a bodybuilder, like you go to a bar in West Hollywood, probably gonna meet a bunch of gay guys at the bar.
Yeah.
So that's what they're looking to do. Then that's the place to be. All right. I think I go next, right?
Yeah, because Paul's last. I think I'm slightly leaner than the last video. My abs are showing more.
You say your tits are rolling up in your head?
They do, huh?
That's wild. Can't tell from looking at you straight.
You said what?
Can't tell from looking at you straight how.
Oh, yeah. No, they pop out from the side. That's Paul's fault. Paul's like, Joe, you need to work on your abs. Whatever, Paul.
Got 3 on.
Oh, I see my abs looking a certain way. I don't want to work my abs.
I didn't want to grow my obliques. I'm trying to be petite and pretty. I'm glad I worked them though. For my side shots, my abs like pop more.
For what?
My abs pop more on my side, like my quarter.
Yeah, quarter turns.
Yeah. So I did find it important. But my obliques did grow a little bit though. They really did. From the California to the USA's, they did grow.
I think you'll be surprised though when you're back down to like contest weight. I don't think you'll see a difference.
It's not as drastic, but when I compared the two prep, like when I was already shredded, a little bit.
Tiny bit. I mean, I think you're probably going to be somewhere low end 235, 238, high end 245, somewhere in that range. Probably right in the middle, like 240.
Yeah. Well, the goal, remember I told you, was 240 to 245.
Yeah.
And I see it happening, so I did exactly what I wanted to do.
Yeah, that's about a 15-pound increase.
Yeah.
Even though it's not a true 15 pounds because we were pulled way too far down for the USA's.
I've actually been doing, when I was at 100 minutes cardio, I was doing stairs, and my legs really got fucked up with that.
Oh,
But this time around, being heavier to start and stuff, I've been doing the incline treadmill for my cardio. Yeah, my legs really took a hit.
your legs what?
My legs took a hit. Like those last 4 weeks, I saw them really deplete.
Yeah.
I feel like a basketball player. When I work out with these guys, I feel like a basketball player who works out for fun.
Why?
Because they're fucking wide as hell.
Oh.
You're fucking huge.
It's been a while since I've seen someone actually like just play with that weight. Let's see.
I'll let you know one. I'm next.
You want to keep this?
Yeah.
Hey, so should I, if I didn't feel that bad, Should I do 4 for as many as possible, or feel out 4?
That's what you did last week. Just go up. Go to 5.
Remember that day I could have got a stupid amount?
Just, we gotta make sure you set your feet up where you're not pushing this.
Well, the only thing that moved last time was this.
Oh, the seat did.
Oh,
No,
no.
this
this?
yeah.
So somebody has to go last week.
Is that shit not bolted?
This is supposed to be last week.
No, it didn't move last week. I just said it was way heavier.
Me and Compton gonna step on it.
No, it's bolted.
What we done now? Oh, okay, good.
That's why I was asking, should I go heavier?
Yeah, no, yeah.
The whole Smith machine move?
Yeah,
It
they didn't have
wasn't,
it
it wasn't bolted
down.
down before.
Oh,
So, like,
are you sure you guys wasn't on that one?
No, this was brand new, the bolt.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. And so when that happened, 'cause I had 4 on me, my shoulders, and it moved. And we went to the owner like, dude, the
Dude,
fuck?
I've had, it was an old Smith machine back when I trained in North Jacksonville. I was doing squats on the Smith machine. When I got to 4 plates, when I went to come up, I noticed the tension wasn't right. And I looked over and this shit was sticking. Well, I was driving up anyways. I was lifting the whole goddamn machine
That's what
up.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
that
what
was the whole
happened too,
machine.
Paul, the machine tilted forward on us before at the other location.
Oh, yeah.
And then this one here, I don't know, it's because the floor
Yeah.
slid. So when
Well, I'm glad they bolted it.
You know, what we told him, I was like, dude, me and Paul used to shit on the floor.
Get it.
There was a guy, see how you guys got a mirror here? There was a guy, if you ever go out, you'll never be here for whatever reason, but like Omaha, Nebraska, there's a gym out there called Bob's Fitness Complex. Like John Meadows even rated it as like his #1 gym that I've ever been in. It's the best gym I've ever been in, by far. But anyways, they had a guy, Bob's got cameras everywhere, so he watches everything you do. There was a power lifter put like 8 plates on the side of the Smith machine. When he went up, it wasn't bolted. He flipped the machine and busted the mirrors.
You need your hurt though?
No,
8 plates?
they made him pay for it all though.
Are you serious? That's not his fault though that the fucking thing was.
That would be my thoughts too.
How do you argue that?
I mean, he paid. Lincoln?
Lincoln, Nebraska, yeah.
You said your mom?
Yeah.
That's not far from it.
No, it's not. We have to take my mom to Nebraska. I don't want to get in the way of the camera.
It didn't bother me on this, but the bench, one of you guys moved it just like an inch forward. Because I was barely able to clear my chin.
I think, Paul, you moved it forward, right?
You moved it back, so I could push it forward.
Are you next, Paul?
I might get lucky first.
Oh, do you want the 25? You want the 25? Or just 3 plates?
Wait till post the dinner.
I would go up. Yeah, he didn't put it on this side.
Good job, baby. Your time.
This is the heaviest map.
What?
This is going to be the heaviest in history.
Oh, really? Just be careful with it.
I don't feel it. Crazy shit right now. Come on, boy. Let's go. Come on. What, I get like 4?
Yeah, the 5th one I helped
The chop it in.
On the very, very last one, like when you stalled,
I shouldn't have said something about that gives me my
I'm gonna try the quarter today.
I think if anything, you know,
The build up to a heavy ass set like this, it's the best way I can describe it is pre-game butterflies. Like if you ever played football or any sport, that adrenaline that you get, but it's almost like a nervous feeling, you know? I've talked about this before. If you're not scared about the weight you're about to do, at some point, you're probably not pushing yourself to your full potential. Time and place thing, right? But I have a lot of my buddies here. They got my back no matter what, so I'm not worried with that. But my nervousness comes from how many am I gonna fucking get with this shit? How many?
That's also why he's doing. I know this shit. Come on. We got it. There we go. Find that fucking groove. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Up. Let's go. Up. Let's go. Up. Let's go.
You don't want to do this one?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So this is something we haven't shown in the other shoulder video. This one right here, this machine. When you do this machine, we're wide already, so it hits our traps really well, but also pushes you back at an angle. So you hit the traps at a peak contraction. We'll demonstrate as you watch, but you'll see the dynamic that I'm talking about compared to a straight up and down shrug. This one's awesome. That was in my top 5 coolest things I've done so far.
Yo, we're gonna break the internet by having Nick and Compton work out together, have a session together.
Well, I really hope. Fuck, we're all gonna be here that weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be there. Huh?
Is Nick gonna be here for Compton? I
don't think he will.
think he knows everyone's anybody. He's coming back to Vegas after New York, and he said he wants to train here. So I don't know when. If I gonna be on time.
Well, I'm saying we can out here chilling. Like we were mentioning about coming here to send up to the couch.
Yeah.
Come back with us.
Oh yeah. We got it. Compton said that next time we see Compton can come to school. He's gonna go to the game. And then Nick wants to do the same thing. Nick is Compton. Yeah. Compton is excited. They actually had the reason that we started.
So you see how the machine shot back? That's the peak contraction of the traps. When you do a Smith, great movement, but you're limited compared to when the elbows drive slightly back. Look how much more range of motion you get from here to here. Big difference. Traps on top, mid traps in the middle back.
We both matured, so it's over. Nick really looked at the conference.
Well, I mean, big brother, bro.
Yeah. I mean, we all did, bro. Like, if you bring a compliment to any group of bodybuilders, they're all like, oh, somebody said that he was the best bodybuilder to never range top 3. I think we brought that up. James Hollihan, they always say it's compliment.
I mean, especially on a shoulder press, bro, it's sitting upward on you.
I got reps. Oh, yeah?
But mine have a little bit of my testosterone in it.
Perfect. Give me both. I just be like, I can't be bothered. Like sometimes the reason I don't wear belts and equipment is that I don't be wanting to put it on.
And I love how much my nipple popped out in the Madhouse video. I was like, oh, he wanted to make a guest appearance.
Some people like that. I agree. Because you want to listen to you want to put it in chocolate, not your phone. I got it so weak, I couldn't even pick it.
I really like this one. Hey, considering 4 guys, how fast, huh? I mean, we still have calves, but I thought
Last time it took forever.
the calves. This session was brought to you by Crazy Wear. Crazy Wear? Crazy Wear, Crazy Wear. Crazy Wear. Get yours now.
Crazy with.
Crazy Wear.
That's so
Yeah. Is that it's not a code yet, huh? One day.
Paul Wall, Paul 10, Fat Joe 10.
Fat Joe 10. But in the wise words of Chris Jones, buy 30 of them bitches.
Chris, we gotta get Chris on the podcast, bro.
I want to work out with the dude. I looked up to him, man. Well, he was in Texas though, but Chris Jones. Pump Chasers. Shout out to Chris Jones.
Yo, he came out here, he invited me and Eric Konevsky to party. And we party with each other. That shit was so much fun. At the time, I was mad young, so I'm like, oh, it's Chris Jones. What's up, Chris? Yeah. That shit was fun, bro.
You know, I mean, when I did this natural for a long time, I looked at Chris Jones. I truly believe he's not. I still do, obviously. He is natural, and that's why I look up to him so much. I'm like, fuck. I mean, I may not be black, but if he can look like that, I know I have some potential to get somewhat close.
Well, he looks phenomenal, bro. It's like he looks great. He looks natural, but he looks like a peak natural.
Yeah, like Ken did. Ken looked fucking great.
Exactly.
So he had those genetics.
But Chris got a big head, bro. Oh my god. His head was like.
Hey, I'm gonna go up here. My bad.
But what I also like about him, he never judges people that take years. Like, obviously he knows me everywhere.
Exactly, and you guys are all friends.
Some natural people they don't like us like that, you know? He didn't give a fuck what we should do.
Hey, to all you natural motherfuckers out there, tired of you talking shit. I was natural for 12 years, and this shit is just as hard, if not harder. Remember, when you're natural, you're limited to how far you can push yourself. Your strategy is recovery. So don't hate on somebody that's trying to make it to the next level and has to work really hard, just like you, just can recover a little faster.
Take off the lid.
Please. Respectfully.
Chris Jones, he looks like Sean Ray. Like, he's like a natty Sean Ray. You know what the difference is? If we just wanted like a good physique, we would be natty. So we don't want to. We want to be a good power. You can't do that naturally.
I want a winning physique.
If I didn't want to compete and I wanted to look really good like this, I would just be natty. Like, I'm not really exactly like him, but I want to look really good. But if you're going to be doing things like that, it's really your goal. What's your goal here?
Yeah, people in the comment section on my transformation, oh, you look way better on the left. Bro, left wasn't winning the USA's.
I'm not here, but nobody's saying we didn't look more like marketable.
I loved how I looked. I really did.
But you got goals, you know?
Exactly.
My favorite look was when I was like, well, not like bodybuilding wise, but like, I was doing like figure smiling, and most attractive looks of women was like when I was like 22. But I wasn't trying to be more attractive than women. You know, I was trying to win the show. And listen, the older you get, grown women don't give a fuck about how pretty you are. It's irrelevant. Like, a fucking pretty guy is not going to be yo, look at him, oh my god. He's a fucking grown man. You got to take care of her. It's not about me.
I'm not the first on a girl's list.
Yeah.
I didn't do this for that.
It's like quiet things. We're not trying to look people for the money.
Like I said, I do this to win.
And I do this to win big. Yeah. I may do that one more time because that first one, it was shit. The first one was way too light.
The most handsome looking off-season bodybuilder gotta be Ricky.
Who?
Ricky Grimes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But it's also the way he dresses. He smells
His
good.
hairstyle.
Yeah, he smells
Motherfucker got
good.
colored eyes.
If he walks all gentle, you know.
Yeah.
He's not walking like this.
He looks like he's gonna hold you soft and tender like, you know?
Yeah, you know. But his skin, he has good skin. No acne, perfect.
He's extremely marketable. Reading rhymes? Hey bro, man, you gotta look and you're built for this. Like, well, I got one more. That first one, I didn't count it.
You're ready to know. He used to go to Gold Bennett sometimes to train with Psycho Lewis and those people. And he holds his weight well, but he looks big, man. He looks bubbly.
You know, the only person I really care to train with is Hani Ramba. I'd want him to put me through something.
Compton used to work out with him a lot. Not a lot, but whenever he would come see Compton. I would love to become friends with him. Pick his brain, you know?
A lot of knowledge to give.
Yeah. I think at some point he's gonna see the podcast. Jay sent me a text.
Oh, really?
But I figured Jay.
I was taking a set with so much heavier than the first one. Hey, but that's a good thing.
So we're gonna have Is that your concept?
That was it. We're gonna do calves. No.
I'm like, as the competition season, like gets deeper, you're gonna bring a lot more eyes. You guys are all crazy.
The closer competition season gets, or we get closer to the show, more eyes on who's actually doing it. Because of how we're gonna look, we're gonna be close to the final product, right?
And then y'all gonna step on stage and look crazy, right? Like, who the fuck are those guys?
So fucking around. But why not turn around? Why not fucking show? Possible. I mean, it's a Cinderella story. I don't care a little bit.
Well, I feel like bodybuilding is bodybuilding. So I don't put anything out touch anybody. Like the front runners.
Rack your weights. No matter how fucking big you are.
I'm right. That's what Joseph's thinking about. Fucking Ross.
I don't know.
Y'all gonna go to Justin?
Yeah, I'm gonna do calves first, and then
So you want to calf pump?
I'm gonna have a nasty calf pump. Catch up with my upper body.
And then you want the calves? I think calves, but whatever.
Hey, you guys every fucking day, bro.
I do actually, but take that day.
Our racket.
Yeah.
The first rep, I'm like, I fucked up. I done fucked up right here. And then I just go on and push through it.
So I felt it on my joints. And I was like, okay, I feel the muscle release. I
Yeah.
racked it, you just feel everything release.
All the tension's off.
Yeah, all the tension.
I think that oftentimes, not so much anymore, but back when I was like still pushing hard, when I would do any type of bicep movement, like as soon as I let go of the weight, I was like, oh shit, like the pain in my forearm, like shin splints in your forearm.
It's especially along this fucking.
Yeah, that's where I would get it at.
Yeah.
Yes. I personally think it's like when you're doing like a, what?
Oh yeah, there's a
Oh,
Nation
okay.
wall.
Oh,
One of
okay.
us has to record it though, so we can tag.
It's usually in the gym.
Yeah, it's like super washed out over there.
Joe looks like Jay 2.0.
Looks like who?
Yeah.
You say Jay?
Yeah.
Hey, what was that? I'll ask him in a minute. I don't know if you know. What was the scar on his lat?
Oh, I was in the shower when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, I ate shit. There was the little drain was
Yeah.
broken. So
Oh.
it was sliced
And that's
in
what
half.
cut you. Shit. When you hit your back double, like on stage, just so you don't have cameras come at you from the side, be mindful to make sure this stays as flat as possible. Like even though like, no, like, so the judges and the audience is back here, but there may be a camera from sitting here and they hit that angle. Because you know somebody got Samson on that? Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, Samson's got a gut. I'm like, you don't have a fucking gut.
Every
Like,
fucking pro doesn't bring their gun to that shot. Dude, that's why I let it out. I'm like, yeah.
yeah, try to keep it as in, because when you're in that pose, they're going to look for it. Not on you, but they're looking for it on everybody. Because
So, but I could
like my thing is like, I would just like learn to flex my abs. I'm breathing like, not like I didn't like breathe through my stomach. Yeah, because if they see it from here, it's not going to be any issue.
too fat for my side quarter turns.
Go, baby. Show us your fatness.
I didn't start cooking, bro.
And when you hit like your most muscular, so right before you actually come into the shot, like when you're standing here, like obviously you're flexing your traps when you come over, but when you stand here, try to like actually flare your lats out. And I want to like almost like you're setting the pose up. You're here, and I would like kind of flex, but just wait a second before you actually go down. I want to see what that looks like. It should create a good silhouette. Yeah, and I would try to hit it like that way you can see your lats coming out like in the beginning of the pose to make you as wide as possible. But obviously once you actually hit the pose and lean over, that's when your traps are going to shine. Do what? I mean, you could do it the way Jay does it. I'm hating on Sean, but like he says he's 5'2", he is not no fucking 5'2". I give him 5 foot on a good day. That's if he uses a fucking what are those stretcher tables, like a decompression. Yeah, I know, right? You say you're not gonna do the side tricep?
It's kind of nice to do that.
Pose is fucking hard in the off season. I can't see shit for the Smith machine.
This sounds like the muscle contest fucking music, bro. First block out. I think Paul's legs are coming back to life.
They're what? Coming back?
Legs.
Legs are hard too.
It always makes a difference, like especially this is a weird thing to comment, but like where his hair is so dark and coarse, like when he shaves is when you can actually see the lines.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I have like really light hair, so like mine's
do
not as
too.
noticeable.
You gotta shave.
But that was also the second thing I hated the most about bodybuilding is the fucking shaving. But it's also love-hate because I hate how I look when I'm not shaved.
I don't mind being hairy because I only get hair right here.
I don't like it.
I don't like it at all, but I'm finally at the point where it's like I can if it got any longer than this, I would not be okay with it.
Yeah, see, mine's a lot of yours.
What sucks is the back hair.
Yeah.
I can deal with everything else, but I don't want to look like I've got a fucking carpet on my back.
To be honest, I don't like hair anywhere. I don't even like long hair on my head. I don't like beard on my face. I just look fat without it. So I don't want to have like a fat.
Like he
This episode
wants
is a lot
to
of,
think
like,
he's a woman, so he
Talking
wants to be a
amongst
lesbian.
friends, little like situational things, like approaches to things, and
He would
comments.
he
on
would
approaches and stuff
get
on how
along
to
in
fix
life a
certain
lot
things,
better
but I hope
if he
you guys
just said he's a
enjoyed.
straight guy. No
This
one would
is a
ever
little
say anything about
different
it.
dynamic than what we normally
Just
do, but
get with your
I just
girl
hope
and
you
wear a
like
wig
it.
in the bed, and then nobody's going to pick on you. Nobody's going to say anything. It's all going to be much easier for it.
Like when it comes